Tap into the convenience of ABSA contactless cards, another innovation that's turning banking on its head. Now, you can make fast, easy and safe contactless payments for everyday items. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Welcome. We are GMPC, the nation's oil company. Our core work is to find and market Ghana's growing oil reserves. We strive to lead the sustainable exploration, development, production and disposal of the petroleum resources of Ghana, as well as become a leading global oil and gas company whose operations have a profound impact on the quality of life of the people of Ghana. Down the years, we have partnered with renowned brands like Tallow, ENI Oil, Cosmos, Anadako, Petro SA, among others. How? In 2007, Jubilee, Ghana's biggest oil field, was discovered and later commissioned in 2010. Ghana's economy grew by 14.7% in 2011, triggered by the Jubilee Field production in 2010. That represented a quarter of government's revenue. And that's just the beginning. The 10 field, with a capacity of about 300 million barrels, was also commissioned in August 2016. With a 20% stake, the Sankofa Jinyami field, which is expected to start oil production in 2017 and gas in 2018, will add an annual revenue of $7 billion. Some of the other fields and wells after Jubilee have been Mahogany East, Banda, Teak, Akasa, Odum, Wawa, Sapele. Because education is on top of our priorities, we've constructed 6 unit classroom blocks, each for the people of Elembele, Jomoro, Nzema East, Shama Ahanta West, and the Sekendi Takrady Municipal Assembly, and an 18-unit block for the Axim Girls Senior High School. For the love of football, we continue to fuel the passion of the Black Stars to make a consecutive 4th World Cup appearance and win our 5th AFCON title. For our greatest assets, the staff, we make sure they have the best of experiences by ensuring there is professionalism, creativity and innovation, environment, health and safety is put first, teamwork, reward of merit, respect for talent. GNPC keeps growing at a faster pace. This is us, empowering dreams.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and an amazing faculty, we help our students learn better.
My dream of becoming a medical doctor is now a reality because at ACM, I am offered the best learning experience.
We are accredited by the National Accreditation Board and the Medical and Dental Council. ACM is affiliated to the University of Ghana with mentorship from the University of Ghana Medical School.
For those who want to pursue medicine, our doors are wide open. Accra College of Medicine is the place to be.
Visit www.acm.edu.gh to apply now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
Whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity. That's APSA.
Yo, Charlie, what's up?
Bro, I do.
It's that time of the year again.
Abi, you know, we made it last year. What be the challenge for today?
Time travel is possible. All we have to do is find E.
This one day, we go need more time for that.
But we have the best data bundles.
Yeah, we will see.
Do more with Ghana's best data bundles on Airtel Tigo. Big time data, Sika Coco, Morning Rush, and other amazing offers. Dial *111# now.
Airtel Tigo. Life is simple. It's scary, isn't it? Putting yourself out there. Facing your fears. All you need to do is keep trying and give it everything you've got, because everything you need to achieve the impossible is already inside. So here's to the ones who give 100%. We celebrate
This advert is MD approved.
Dano Milk. Go for it.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead. Expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
Alande, make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. You be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks, see the check.
Join the ABSA family and make fast, easy and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, no like I'm simple and easy. Easy.
We are offering our new and over 26 million existing customers worldwide an absolutely free COVID-19 cover. Yes, absolutely free. A couple of reasons. The satisfaction of knowing that you know we care. It's in conformity with who we are, the core of identity. We have a value of initiative that constantly drives us and to push the bar. We have a mantra, always listening, always understanding, and we back that up. Customer satisfaction is important to us. We have been doing this for over 170 years. We have honored our promise throughout the years. We were there in 1848 during the cholera pandemic, the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, through World Wars I and II, 1918 Spanish flu epidemic, through the decade of the Great Depression, 2002 SARS outbreak. And we certainly have every intention of honoring claims for this 2020 coronavirus pandemic. Hi, my name is Razak Abdul, and I'm the head of customer service here at Prudential Life Insurance Ghana. I invite you all to join the Prudential Life family today.
Alande. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Baby, at the day I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks, city check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like 'em simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life. Like I'm simple and easy.
Welcome to the semi-finals of the 2022 National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the second semi-final contest, which features Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, St. James Seminary Senior High School, and Kumasi High School. I would like to remind you that we are still in the Absa Bank money zone. What this means is that each point earned is worth 15 Ghana cedis to each member of the team, 3 students and 1 teacher. So, there's a lot to work for. Yes. Well, before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Puma Drinks, Zipline, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Elsie Fakofman. I'm an Associate Professor of Biomedical Engineering and the Dean of the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Thank you. Now, let's meet the contestants. Kumasi High School is represented by
Amulot JC.
Irakwa Ebenezer and Nkrumah.
So, gentlemen, we meet again. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
Good. I know you are going to work hard, so I'm not going to ask you about that. But I'm sure you know that this year we are celebrating the International Year of Basic Science for Sustainable Development around the world. Right?
No, madam.
Oh. Never mind. We are. Okay? In Ghana, we are celebrating under the auspices of UNESCO Ghana and then also the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. So we are very serious about this celebration. So I want to know from you, all this basic science you study, how do you think we can use it to develop sustainable development of Ghana? Only one example will be fine.
We can use our ideas to make suggestions on the inventions we can make to solve those problems.
Definitely. Definitely. Best wishes. St. James Seminary Senior High School is represented by
Alex Opokumenu.
Digby Benjamin Aram.
Gentlemen, good to see you again. How are you?
Well,
so, school life, how was that?
oh, school has actually been very interesting. Going to SHS from GHS in your first year, usually it's a whole new environment, so adapting and things becomes difficult. I remember I used to sleep in class a lot in first year because things were a bit hectic for us. But graduating, finishing SHS, it actually feels a little bit disheartening because now we are used to school. It's where our friends we've made a lot of memories. We're so happy in school, but yeah, life goes on and we are moving to university, so even more memories to be made.
Yes, of course. You must move on because you must help us with our sustainable development. So how are you using all of that basic science to, or what do you think we should do to use the basic science for sustainable development?
Okay, so in Ghana there are lots of basic and senior high schools. I'm sure in everyone there's at least a group that does science that does science. So firstly, teaching everyone in these schools about how important it is to harness energy from all that we've been doing. It's a very good thing to do. Then obviously they generate a lot of waste.
Yes.
Primary schools generate a lot of waste. Senior high schools, universities. We can find a way to collect everything, and maybe even we can use it for biogas. We can use everything for proper incineration.
We'll continue this chat another time.
Okay,
all the best.
Thank you.
Presbyterian Boys Secondary School is represented by
Alfred Kenisian, final year.
Enim St. Christ John, final year.
Good to meet again, gentlemen. How are you?
We are fine by God's grace.
Great. I know you are going to be working hard, so I'm not asking about that. But I'm interested how we can use all of this basic science for Ghana's sustainable development. Any suggestions?
Yeah. I think some renewable energy projects can be organized in basic schools. So usually in secondary schools, we met the Science and Maths Club, then some of us too were able to do the renewable energy projects. But if it's extended to the basic level, such that right from primary one, almost everyone is exposed to that, I think we'll cultivate that culture.
All right. Thank you for the suggestion. Best wishes. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. I'm going to present you with simple, direct questions. I'm expecting simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available for a bonus. A school may ring an attempt. If right, a bonus point. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, please, I would like to remind you, all of our questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. I have a preamble to all schools, after which I'll come to you. Preamble to all schools. A 124 Newton ladder of length 3.5 meter leans without slipping against a smooth vertical wall with its other end, which is rounded, resting on a rough horizontal floor. I hope you got that preamble. One more time. A 124 Newton ladder of length 3.5 meter leans without slipping against a smooth vertical wall with its other end, which is rounded, resting on a rough horizontal floor. Now, Presbyterian boys, find the magnitude of the reaction force exerted on the ladder by the wall when the ladder makes an angle of 30 degrees with the horizontal. Alfred?
62 Newton.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 107 newtons. With the same preamble, find the static friction coefficient between the foot of the ladder and the floor when the ladder makes an angle of 45 degrees with the horizontal. Aram.
0.71.
That's incorrect. Yes. Tenkran.
1.0.
That's incorrect. The right answer is half. Half. With the same preamble, find the magnitude of the force on the foot of the ladder when the ladder makes 30 degrees with the horizontal. Lord.
62 newtons.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 164 Newton. Next set 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Provide the name of the species of organisms to which the given description refers. Provide the name of the species of organisms to which the given description refers. Your description, Presbyterian boys. Species that can adapt to a wide range of temperature changes. Alfred?
Euthermo species.
That's incorrect for a bonus. They are called eurythmic species. Eurythmic. Like the music group. But maybe you are too young for that group. Eurythmics. That was a musical group. All right. With the same preamble, St. James. Species that can tolerate a narrow range of temperature. Yes, Aram?
Psychophiles.
No. For a bonus. They are called stenothermal species. stenothermal species. With the same preamble. Species that can tolerate a wide range of salinity. Lord. Go ahead.
Urehalophiles.
I'm not accepting that. Yes. Alfred.
Urehaline species.
Yes, that's the proper thing. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the coordinates of the stationary point or points of the given function. I hope you got the preamble. All right, Presbyterian boys. Y is equal to the expression x squared plus 1 over the expression x squared minus 1. Yes, Tankran.
So the stationary points are 0, -1 and 1, 0, -1.
Okay. It seemed like he wanted to give more. All right. With the same preamble. Y is equal to 4 over the expression x cubed plus 3x squared. Yes, Aram. Go ahead.
So the first point is 0.
No, that one doesn't exist.
0. The first point is 0, negative. The points are negative 2, 1.
Pardon?
Negative 2, 1.
Are you changing your mind? 2 points.
2 points, negative 2, 1.
2 out of 3. Negative 2, 1. The extra things you were adding, no. Kumasi High with the same preamble. Y is equal to the expression x squared plus 1 divided by x. Lord.
The stationary points are 1, 2 and -1, -2.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A student synthesizes acetaminophen, also known as paracetamol, in the lab by reacting 4-aminophenol with ethanoic anhydride. That's the preamble. I hope you got that one. Yes. Presbyterian boys. The student suspects the paracetamol may be impure. Suggest one common method for assessing the purity of the synthesized compound. Yes, Alfred.
Crystallization. So by recrystallizing the acetaminophen, and hence dissolving it in a suitable solvent, and hence heating it to high temperature such that the actual or the pure acetaminophen dissolves in the solvent, and at low temperatures the acetaminophen does not dissolve, and hence the impurities.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Melting point determination or thin layer chromatography. St. James, with the same preamble. What simple method is recommended for the purification of the synthesized paracetamol? Yes, Aram.
So, the paracetamol is dissolved in a suitable solvent, such that it dissolves completely at a high temperature. And when temperature is being lowered, the paracetamol in its pure form will crystallize out or precipitate.
Okay, recrystallization. Okay. With the same preamble, assuming water is a good solvent for recrystallization of paracetamol, what would make water a suitable solvent for the recrystallization? Lord.
The reason will be, since the water is a polar solvent and the paracetamol is also solar, is also non-polar, the paracetamol will not be able to dissolve. So the paracetamol will settle under the water and will be crystallized out. And also, the water must be of a suitable temperature.
I'm not accepting it. For a bonus. Okay. So first of all, there are two possibilities that I was looking out for. That the water should not dissolve paracetamol when cold, but should only dissolve it when hot. Or there should be a significant difference in solubility based on temperature. That is one way in which water would be a good solvent. The other one is that water should not react with the paracetamol. You know, if you have a reaction, you've already destroyed it. So those are the possibilities there. All right, next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The mass of a ground state hydrogen atom is 1.007825 U. And the mass of the neutron is 1.008665 U. Find the binding energy in mega electronvolts of the given sulfur isotope. You may take 1 U to be equal to 932 mega electronvolts over C squared. I hope you got that. Again, the mass of a ground state hydrogen atom is 1.007825 U, and the mass of the neutron is 1.008665 U. Find the binding energy in mega electron volts of the given sulfur isotope. And you may take 1 U to be equal to 932 mega electron volts over C squared. So, Presbyterian boys, sulfur 31, whose neutral atomic mass is 30.979557 U. For bonus, the right answer is 257 mega electron volts. St. James, with the same preamble, sulfur 34, whose neutral atomic mass is 33.967867 U. Aram?
197 mega electron volts.
That's incorrect. We have time for a bonus. 291 mega electron volts. Kumasi High School, with the same preamble, sulfur 36, whose neutral atomic mass is 35.967081 U. Lord.
297 mega electron volts.
That's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 309 mega electron volts. Next set, 10 seconds. Presbyterian boys, name the structure of the mammalian heart that prevents the backflow of blood from left ventricle to left atrium during systole. Yes, Alfred?
The bicuspid valve.
Yes. Which period of the heart cycle is completely occupied by the ventricles relaxing? Yes, Aram.
The diastole.
Yes. How are cardiac cells mechanically attached to each other? Yes, Lord.
Okay. The cardiac cells are attached to each other by the cytoplasmic connections between the cells. Each of the cells contain certain structures that connect them at their ends. And the cells are connected by filaments of some threads.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, Aram.
Cardiac cells are linked to each other by areas of thickened striations called intercalated discs.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. Presbyterian boys, given that x plus 1 over x equals p, find x cubed plus 1 over x cubed in terms of p. Alfred.
PQ minus 3P.
PQ minus 3P.
You are right. St. James, given that x minus 1 over x is equal to q, find x cubed minus 1 over x cubed in terms of q. Aram. Go ahead.
We have q cubed plus 3q.
Yes. Kumasi High. Given that x squared minus 1 over x squared equals r, find x raised to the power 4 plus 1 over x raised to the power 4 in terms of r. Ebenezer?
Yeah, sure. R squared minus 2.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is r squared plus 2. Okay, next set, 10 seconds. Now, this is one of those questions. I read the question, and then I move around for right answers. When I get to you, please give me an answer which has not yet been given. Okay, right answers. So this is the question. An organic compound with the molecular formula C4H8O2 contains only one functional group. Please give the systematic name of only one possible isomer of this compound. Presbyterian boys, first choice. Alfred?
Yeah. Ethanoate.
You are right. St. James, Aram.
2-methylpropanoic acid.
You are right. Kumasi High School.
Ethyl propanoate.
Pardon?
Methyl propanoate.
Yes. There's another one. Butanoic acid is the last one. Okay, next set, 30 seconds. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. This is a rather lengthy preamble, so make sure you get it. Don't have me reading this over and over again. Listen carefully. Mass M1 is attached to one end of a light inextensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disk of radius 0.40 meter and mass 20.0 kilogram, which is free to rotate about its symmetry axis, that is horizontal, so that each mass moves vertically. The assembly is released from rest. Please use standard gravity where needed. I hope you got this preamble. You see how slowly I read it. You still want it again? Okay, I will do it. Mass M1 is attached to one end of a light inextensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disk of radius 0.40 meter and mass 20.0 kilogram, which is free to rotate about its symmetry axis, that is horizontal, so that each mass moves vertically. The assembly is released from rest, and you are to use standard gravity where needed. Now, Presbyterian boys, find the tension in the string next to the descending mass if M1 equals 15 kilogram and M2 equals 45 kilogram. Ten crime.
Yeah. Is it true? 11 newtons.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 0.25 kilonewton. St. James, with the same preamble. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the masses when M1 equals 15 kilogram and M2 equals 24 kilogram. Yes, Aram.
2.3 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 1.8 meter per second squared. With the same preamble, find the tension in the string next to the ascending mass if M1 equals 5 kilogram and M2 equals 27 kilogram. Lord.
70. 76 newtons.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 75 newtons. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Indicate the environment in which plants with the given features are found and state how the features adapt such plants to their environment. I hope you got that one. Great. Presbyterian boys. Thick, waxy stem. Alfred?
It is present in dry environments, and this enables the plants to be able to hold a lot of water and prevent water loss from the plant.
Yes. St. James with the same preamble. Cone-shaped plants or sloping branches. Yes, Aram?
Areas with high pressure and lots of rainfall. This enables the plants here are adapted to be able to withstand pressure by having a streamlined shape and it also prevents too much accumulation of water in their leaves.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Thinking on your feet, huh? All right. So the environment is mountainous environments, mountains. This helps rainwater, and if you are in a temperate zone, snow to slide off easily from the plant. With the same preamble, Kumasi High, short or reduced roots. Yes, Lord.
Plants with reduced roots are located at places like they are located at wetlands or places where water is available to them, and the roots adapt them to reduce the roots allow them to get water from the soil. Since they are located at areas where there is enough water, the plant's roots are reduced in order for them to get water from the soil.
1. Yes, the one is for aquatic environment, right? Watery environment, aquatic environment. And their main role is to hold the plant in place. The roots are much reduced. They don't play any role in water absorption. Not at all. Not like what you are saying. Not at all. They are only there to hold the plant in place. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the solution set of the absolute value inequality. I hope you got it. Good. Absolute value of the expression 2x minus 5 is less than 3. Alfred.
So, x is such that x is a member of all real numbers where 1 less than x less than 4.
You are right. With the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression 3x minus 7 is greater than 5. Yes, Aram.
X is such that x is a member of the set of real numbers where x is less than 2 over 3 or x is greater than 4.
Yes. with the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression 5x plus 3 is less than 13. Lord,
X is such that minus 16 over 5 less than X less than 2.
you are right. Last set of questions for the round. Last set, 30 seconds. With a short preamble. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. Given that Faraday's constant is 96,500 coulomb per mole, that's a preamble. Presbyterian boys, calculate the mass of silver deposited at the cathode during the electrolysis of silver nitrate solution if a current of 19.3 ampere is applied for 5.00 minutes. Molar mass of silver is 108 grams per mole. Alfred?
The mass is 36, right? 64.8 grams.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 6.48 grams. You misplaced your decimal point. St. James, with the same preamble. Calculate the current needed to deposit 2.54 grams of copper from copper 2 nitrate in 38.6 seconds. Take molar mass of copper as 63.5 grams per mole. Yes, Alex.
Okay, so it is 7,720 coulombs.
That's incorrect. Yes, Chenkran.
200 amperes.
Yes. Last question with the same preamble. What mass of bromine is produced at the anode during the electrolysis of molten lead-2 bromide? If 26.8 amperes of current is used for 2 hours, molar mass of bromine is 80 grams per mole. Yes, Lord. Go ahead.
the mass of bromine deposited is equal to 1.6 times 10 to the power 3 grams.
That's incorrect. For bonus, the right answer is 160 grams. That's the end of the first round.
All you need to do is keep trying and give it everything you've got, because everything you need to achieve the impossible is already inside. So here's to the ones who give 100%. We celebrate.
This advert is MD approved.
Dano Milk. Go for it.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead. Expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
Alande, make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. You be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, though. Like I'm simple and easy. Easy. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy, busy, busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. You be at the day, I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the Absa family and make fast, easy, and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like them simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, though. Like I'm simple and easy. Easy.
The scores, I have an announcement. There was a question in chemistry, the one where I went from table to table gathering right answers. When I got to Kumasi High School, they gave me an answer I didn't hear. I asked them to repeat. They repeated. I still didn't hear. I gave them a third chance to repeat. They changed the answer. I am scandalized. Because you know very well that questions are to be attempted once only. If you get a chance to repeat, you have to repeat the same thing. You gave an answer, ethyl propanoate. It was not right. You gave it a second time. It was still not right. Third time, you changed it to methyl propanoate. Please, let's play fair, okay? And so they don't get the points for that. Round. Kumasi High School has 7 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 18 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 19 points. Okay. So now, audience, you can help me. You can help me. If you make a lot of noise, it's hard for me to hear, and then we have incidents like this. So please help me by allowing me to hear the answers, and for your contestants to also hear the questions. Thank you. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Presbyterian boys? Thank you. Yours, St. James. Thank you. And yours, Kumasi High School. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly, first attempt, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. And then third attempt, 1 point. However, if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful being you provide an incorrect answer or you do not provide an answer within a reasonable period, you lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time. Why can't amino acid-based hormones cross the plasma membrane? Yes, Alfred.
This is because amino acid hormones are polar, and the cell membrane is such that the inner portion of the cell membrane is hydrophobic due to the lipids present in the cell membrane. And because of this polar nature of the amino acids, when they get to the cell membrane, they are repelled by this inner lipid layer of the cell membrane. Hence, this does not allow these amino hormones to pass through the membrane successfully.
Yes. St. James. Why is the implication of the distinction between sapwood and heartwood for woodworkers beyond the obvious implications of color? Oh, this one is a speed race, so anybody can go for it, right? Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, heartwood is more durable than sapwood. So when it's used by woodworkers in creations, it's known to last longer, or it's known to be more durable. Again, heartwood lacks water, or it contains less water than sapwood. So action of microbes and other organisms that may cause the wood to wear as is being used in whatever project is used for will be prevented or will be reduced to the barest minimum.
I'm not accepting it. Did someone else ring? No one else. Oh dear. Okay, so you see that the questions in round 2, they have to be perfect, right? Okay, so sapwood contains sap-conductant cells. So it has a relatively high moisture content compared to the hardwood. Because of this, it will shrink considerably when it dries. So woodworkers care about shrinkage, right? So that part you didn't mention at all, the shrinkage. And then the rest of the things you said were right because it's more susceptible to decay by fungi and so on. So the shrinkage is important to woodworkers. Now we are in round 2. So question to all schools. What term is used to describe the planting of high water consuming trees for withdrawal of groundwater? The right answer is biodrainage. Next set, 30 seconds. First question. 2.44 gram of benzoic acid, a weak monoprotic acid, was dissolved in 1 decimeter cubed of deionized water. Calculate the pH of the resulting solution, given that Ka of benzoic acid is 5.0 times 10 raised to the power -5. Yes, Alfred.
3.00.
Yes. Next one. Cyclodecane reacts with chlorine gas to produce solid carbon and hydrochloric acid. What is the sum of the whole number coefficients of all products in a balanced equation of this reaction? Yes, which of you? Alfred.
30.
That's incorrect. Yes, Lord. Go.
26. 26.
Yes. Next one. In a decay series, a radioisotope of an alkaline earth metal undergoes 4 successive alpha decays followed by 3 beta decays. To which group of the periodic table will the resultant daughter nuclide belong? Yes. Alfred.
So, group 6.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Who rang? Okay.
Group 7.
No. You also rang. Go.
Group 1.
No. Group 15. 15. Next set, 30 seconds each. A 3-kilogram object initially at rest on a smooth plane, inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal, is struck by a 3-kilogram object moving up the plane at 6 meters per second, and the 2 objects become attached. How far up along the plane from the collision point do the objects move before moving down? Yes, Ebenezer.
0.4 meters.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 0.9 meters. Next one. The minimum deviation angle for 540 nanometer light through a 60-degree prism is 45 degrees. Find the refractive index of the prism material for 540 nanometer light. The right answer is 1.6. Next one. Find the work done by 2.0 mole of an ideal gas when its volume changes from 4.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 meter cubed to 8.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 meter cubed at a constant temperature of 320 Kelvin. Yes, Tenkran.
3.7 kilojoules.
You're right. Last set of questions each. Evaluate sine of 75 degrees and simplify. Yes, Aram.
Root 6 minus, root 6, sorry, plus root 2 all over 4.
Yes. Next one. Next one. Find the value of dy dx at the point A with coordinates 2, 2 on the curve x squared plus xy plus y squared equals 12. Yes. Alfred.
dy dx is equal to negative 1.
Yes. Last one. Solve the equation. Solve the equation. X raised to the power 5 minus 5x cubed plus 4x is equal to 0. Yes. Sankran.
X equals 0 or x equals plus or minus 2, or x equals plus or minus 1?
Yes. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Kumasi High School has 7 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 19 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 32 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. And at stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The star is a reward for any school that earns a perfect score, 10 points, for the round. At this stage, semifinals, the NSMQ Star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis to the team. I hope you'll be working hard for it. Good. So the problem of the day is a single question to all three schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 4 minutes to present your answer on the screen behind you. As mentioned, it's worth 10 points. Please stand. You may now pick up the problem of the day, and then we read together. Put your pens down, pens down. Problem of the day. A ball is propelled vertically downward at a speed u equals 25 meters per second and strikes a horizontal surface at time t naught equals 5.0 seconds after projection. The coefficient of restitution for the collision between the ball and the surface is E, which is equal to 0.80. How long does the ball take to come to rest? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. stop writing and resume your seats. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem, a very interesting one from physics. And so we are looking at a ball that is projected down with a speed u and first strikes the surface at a time t0. The speed of impact. Okay, so let me give some background a little bit more. So the speed is 25 meters per second, and it strikes a horizontal surface at a time t0, which is 5.0 seconds after projection. And the contestants were given a coefficient of restitution for the collision between the ball and the surface to be 0.80. They were to calculate how long it takes the ball to come to rest. First thing is to understand the physical thing that is going on. If you take a ball and you project it downwards, what is likely to happen? It will bounce back up, then go and bounce and so on, and finally come to rest, right? So the time it takes for it to come to rest, that's what we need to find. Now, if you suppose that the ball is projected down with a speed u and first strikes the surface at time t0, by the way, we know these values from the question. The speed at impact is going to be v0 is equal to u plus g multiplying t0. On the first rebound, the speed is going to be, let's call it v1, and that is going to be the coefficient of restitution multiplied by this v0 that we have. All right. Now, the object projected upward with speed v1 returns in time t, which is equal to 2 multiplied by v1 divided by g. Let's substitute what we know about v1. It's going to be 2e v0 over g. If you're able to get to this point, you get 2 points. Okay? Now let's consider the second rebound. At the second rebound, the speed is v2. And this is e multiplied by v1. And we know what v1 is, right? So we can substitute and get e squared multiplied by v0. And the return time is going to be t2, which is 2v2 divided by g. If we do our substitution, we'll get 2e squared v0 over g. At third rebound, you see where we are going. So we'll do it for several of them. So at the third rebound, the speed is v3, which is e multiplying v2. And this is e cubed multiplying v0. And the return time is very important to us. That is t3 is going to be 2v3 over g, and this is going to be 2e cubed v0 over g. Clearly, after you have seen a few of these, you now know that the return time after the nth rebound is going to be tn is equal to 2 multiplied by e raised to the power n v0 over g. So the total time for n rebounds is going to be some of the things that you like. Is tn, which is equal to t0, the original t0 we have, plus a summation from, let's call I1 to n of ti. Okay? We can do the substitution and get the values in there. So we get t0 plus 2v0 over g, summation from I equals 1 to n of e to the power n. You see that this is something you can do. You are very familiar with these kinds of equations, aren't you? So you will now wind up with t0 is plus 2v0 e multiplying 1 minus e over n over g multiplying the expression 1 over e. If you get this far, 4 more points. So now, the time it takes to stop will be the limit as n approaches infinity of this tn which we have calculated. I will leave the rest of the detailed calculations for you to go and do at home. But if you're able to set up that equation, you get 2 points. And then if you substitute all the right values, and do the calculation, using G equals 9.8 meter per second squared, you will arrive at 65 seconds. And this final bit gives you another 2 points, making a total of 10 points. Contestants, you know where this is going, right? When the thing is staring you in the face, you know it. This was a real problem of the day for our problems. Our problem is, I don't know. Did you know where to even begin? Be honest. Who knew what exactly was happening and knew what they were doing? It was a real problem of the day. And so, unfortunately, our contestants were not able to handle this problem of the day. I am very unhappy today. I have to give everybody 0 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. Best wishes. First set of statements, I have a short preamble to all schools. Preamble. Given the following gaseous reaction, 2SO2 plus O2 going reversibly to 2SO3. That's the preamble. Presbyterian boys, an increase in pressure will shift the equilibrium to the right and increase the value of the equilibrium constant. Alfred?
False.
Yes. The addition of a catalyst will not change the equilibrium position, but increase the value of the equilibrium constant? Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. An increase in temperature will shift the equilibrium to the right and increase the value of the equilibrium constant. Ebenezer?
True.
No, it's a false statement. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of trisaccharides. Yes, Alfred?
False.
Yes. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of tripeptides. Aram?
False.
Yes. The majority of dietary lipids are ingested in the form of cholesterol. Ebenezer?
True.
No. It's a false statement. The right one is the triglycerides or triacylglycerol. Okay? If f of x equals x minus 1, then the inverse of f of x is equal to 1 over the expression x minus 1. Yes, Tenkran?
False.
Yes. If f of x equals x, then the inverse of the function is x. Aram?
True.
Yes. If f of x equals 2x, then the inverse of the function is x over 2. Yes, Ebenezer?
True.
Yes. In any semiconductor, aluminium constitutes a donor impurity. Yes, Tenkran?
False.
Yes. In any semiconductor, arsenic constitutes a donor impurity. Alex?
True.
No, that's a false statement. In gallium arsenide, silicon constitutes a donor impurity.
False.
No, it's a true statement. Chlorine partially dissolves in water but does not react with water.
False.
Yes. Chlorine partially dissolves in water to form hydrochloric acid only. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. Chlorine partially dissolves in water to form a mixture of hydrochloric acid and hypochlorous acid. Ebenezer?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Next set, I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools indicates whether the given statement is true or false with respect to a multicellular filamentous alga which exhibits a type of sexual life cycle in which the meiotic division occurs after the formation of zygotes. All right. So, Presbyterian boys, the adult filament of this alga has haploid vegetative cells and diploid gametangia. Yes, Alfred?
False.
Yes. The adult filament of this alga has diploid vegetative cells and diploid gametangia. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. The adult filament of this alga has haploid vegetative cells and haploid gametangia. Yes, Ebenezer?
False.
Oh dear. It's a true statement. Next set with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Preamble to all schools. The curve with equation xy equals 1 lies solely in the, that's the preamble. Presbyterian boys, first quadrant. Alfred?
False.
Yes. Second quadrant. Yes, Aram?
False.
Yes. Third quadrant.
So,
True.
No.
well, say,
It lies in both the first and third quadrants. First and third. Last set of statements for the round. Preamble. Last set. Preamble to all schools. A disc rolls from rest down an inclined plane without slipping. That's all. Presbyterian boys. The disc reaches the bottom of the incline at a later time than it would were it allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position. Alfred?
False.
No, that's a true statement. The linear speed of the disc at the bottom of the incline is less than the speed it would have if it were allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position. Yes, Aram?
True.
Yes. The kinetic energy of the disc at the bottom of the incline is less than the kinetic energy it would have were it allowed to fall vertically from the same starting position.
False.
Yes. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Kumasi High School has 5 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 32 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 45 points. Round 5. In this round, we have the Goal Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward for a school that solves 3 or 4 riddles in the round. If you solve 3 riddles, you go home with 2,000 Ghana cedis from Goal. If you solve all 4 riddles, you will get 2,400 Ghana cedis. So some more work to do, okay? All right. So this is what we are going to be doing. We are solving riddles. I'm going to be reading out the clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to get an attempt to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Presbyterian boys? Thank you. Yours, St. James. Thank you. And yours, Kumasi High School. If you solve the riddle on the first attempt, 5 points. On the second attempt, 4 points. On the third or any clue, not just attempts, I'm talking about clues. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. First riddle. I am an important ionic salt used in agriculture. I have no metal in my structure. I am widely used as a fertilizer. Yes.
Ammonium nitrate.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the third clue, 3 points. And by the way, this is the compound that is responsible for the Apiate disaster. Okay? So learn something new. All right, next one. I am a 4-digit number. My first digit is the sum of the roots of the equation x squared minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. My second digit is the product of the roots of the same equation. My third digit is the absolute difference of my first and second digits. The sum of my digits is a dozen. Yes. Alfred.
2,316.
Yes. I read the fifth clue, 3 points. And by the way, I hope now you know that it's possible to do calculations in riddles. It's possible. So riddles can be anything. All right. Next one. I am a physical interaction. Some theories ascribe an inverse square law to me. The best contemporary theory of me is founded on geometry. I am believed to be the principal interaction between large-scale objects. Yes. Alfred?
Gravitational interaction.
I'm not accepting that. Okay, yes?
Gravity.
Gravity. Fourth clue, 3 points. Last one. I am a type of tree. By analogy to botanical trees, I am made of leaves, branches, nodes, and roots. My leaves, also called tips, can represent species, populations. Yes, Temperance.
Phylogenetic tree.
Yes. And that's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Kumasi High School has 8 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School has 35 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 51 points. Kumasi High School, thank you for being here. This is the end of the road, and so we say goodbye to you. However, because we are in the money zone, Absa Bank is giving you 480 Ghana cedis for your team. All the best to you. St. James Seminary Senior High School, thank you for being here. Today was not your day, and so we must say goodbye to you. All the best in everything you do. From the money zone, Absa Bank is giving you 2,100 Ghana cedis. Best wishes. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. From the money zone, you are getting 3,060 Ghana cedis from Absa Bank. In addition to that, if your scores remain the highest of the day, you stand to win the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage, semifinals, is worth 5,000 Ghana cedis. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day. All right? Okay. But for me, the most important thing is that you have qualified to the grand finale. Yay! I look forward to seeing you there. All the best. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this semi-final contest. We have one more semi-final contest to go. And this one will feature St. Augustine's College, Adisadao College, and Opokuwari School. Please plan to be with us. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Zipline, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Elsie Kaufman, and this has been a Primetime production. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.
Third contestant and coordinator for Kumasi High School. Please join the contestants on stage for the presentation of the Absa Bank Money Zone. Third contestant and coordinator for Kumasi High School.